Good evening, Rutgers. I'm your weather watcher for tonight, Michael White, here giving you your Monday evening forecast for November 4th. So looking right now in New Brunswick, we currently have 52 degrees with clear skies. It feels like a 52. Humidity is at 77%, and we have some calm winds. Looking at our headlines, for the first half of this week, we'll continue to see those warm temperatures continue, potentially peaking at a record high on Wednesday, at or above 80 degrees. And then this weekend, we might finally get a chance to see a rain shower Saturday or Sunday to put a dent in that drought that we've been in for several weeks since it's been pretty dry out there. We're looking at our temperatures across the Garden State. First, in the southern half, we see mostly upper 40s and 50s, with a cold spot of 47 in Vineland, and a warm spot of 60 in Bridgeton, so a bit warmer towards the coast. And as we move up into northern Jersey, a little bit cooler with temperatures mostly in the upper 40s, with a few 50s, but with a cold spot of 45 in Bernardsville. It's the warmest in Newark at 54 degrees, but overall, upper 40s across most of the northern part of the state. Looking at our drought monitor, we're still in that moderate drought, but we're close to that severe mark. I would expect the next time this updates, we'll be in the severe drought, as we still have not had any measurable rainfall in a while, so keep an eye on that. Looking at your featurecast, you can see some fog developing overnight into tomorrow morning. Temperatures in the low 50s, so if you're driving out there, please be careful. Don't speed. Take it easy on the road. And then as we go through the rest of Tuesday into the afternoon, we'll see that fog dissipate as temperatures warm into the low 70s. And then through Tuesday night, it remains clear. And then into Wednesday, we do warm up to about 80 degrees across most of the state. And then start having some clouds roll in. Maybe it's a slight shower in the southern half of the state, but mostly hit or miss. And then Thursday, a bit cooler, but cloud cover mostly confined to the lower half of the state. But in the northern half, it should be mostly clear, with temperatures in the low 60s. Our wind gusts, you can see for tomorrow, they do peak around 15 to 20 miles per hour in the southern half of the state, and then get a little bit stronger on Wednesday, around 20 to 25 miles per hour. So be aware if you're going out. And then they mostly die off through Thursday with mostly 10, 15 mile per hour gusts, perhaps less. I did want to mention the tropics real quick. We have a new tropical storm in the Caribbean, Tropical Storm Raphael. It's 45 miles per hour, 1,000 millibar pressure. It's expected to become a hurricane before it hits Cuba as a Category 2 later this week. And by the time it gets into the Gulf of Mexico, it should weaken due to unfavorable conditions as we're getting later and later the season, and it's harder for a U.S. hurricane to make landfall. But if it makes it to the United States, it'll be pretty much weak and ill-defined due to dry air and wind shear. But rainfall will still be a primary threat if it manages to get that far in the north. So if you have any family members along the Gulf Coast, tell them to keep an eye on this tropical storm. But looking back here in our region, the 8 to 14 temperature outlook, likely above average for the rest of the period. Overnight, we'll see mostly cloudy skies, this low of 48, winds out of the southwest 5 miles per hour, and your sunrise will be at 6:33 a.m. For tomorrow morning, we'll also have mostly cloudy skies for the temperature of 51 degrees, winds also out of the southwest 5 miles per hour, and it feels like it will be 51 degrees. 7 aside for your 7-day forecast. Again, we have those warm temperatures tomorrow and Wednesday, with temperatures reaching 80 on Wednesday. The starts cooling back down into the low 70s and 60s Thursday and Friday. And then as we get into the weekend, you can see we have that chance of showers, 60% Sunday night, and with the low 52. So hopefully we'll get some substantial rain to put a dent in the drought. A little bit less chance on Monday, but still a chance of showers with a high of 68. So hopefully we'll continue to alleviate that drought. Be sure to follow us on social media at RU Weather Watchers on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. I've been your Weather Watcher for tonight. Have a good night, Rutgers.